So let's cut a promo here, so to speak. I mean, let's make this more of a wrestling interview, considering the fact it's a film, okay? But you're playing a wrestler in this movie. Now, you are a wrestler, but what's it like playing a wrestler, acting as a wrestler?
It's easy because all I got to do is be me. They only asked me to do, at WCW, they asked me to go out there and be me. In this movie, they asked me to go out there and be me. So in a sense, it's fairly easy. Although the setting is quite different, and the end result is quite different. They're just asking me to go out and be me. And that's easy. All I got to do is look at Dallas and listen to him talk for about 30 minutes. I get irritated enough to want to kill somebody, and there you go.
Let's talk about Dallas a minute, okay? See, now, Dallas, I don't know where he's coming from. You're Goldberg. You're the man, the myth of WCW. Now, where does DDP come off? Stealing the spotlight, getting the #1 top billing as #1 wrestler in the film. Why wasn't Goldberg in that spot?
Where was my name on the credits?
It's right under DDP. It's what I'm talking about. There's no heat here?
Where was my name under the credits? It wasn't under DDP, it was in front of DDP.
Was it? So how come they didn't make Goldberg the champion of this film? Why wasn't Goldberg the head? I mean, come on, you've got Universal Soldier.
Because at the beginning, I didn't even want to be involved.
All right.
I was under the misconception that I would be stereotyped again, playing a wrestler, obviously, which is what I'm playing in here. But then again, I didn't take into consideration who'd be surrounding me. So the positives far outweighed the negatives, no question about it. So, hey, let Dallas have his day. That's fine. I don't care.
That was interesting because you're a wrestler, and I know that when it comes to senses of humors, when it pertains to professional wrestling, you're very protective of the industry. But when you read the script, when they asked you to be a part of it, did you think once again it's another short shot at professional wrestling? Did you want to protect the business, considering the history of all those Hulk Hogan films that are bombed at the box office?
Oh, absolutely, no question. I won't put my name, likeness, on anything that's going to be a bomb, or even I consider to be a bomb, or even to be in bad taste in any way, shape, or form. I don't do comedy when it pertains to my character, and I don't do distasteful things, and I don't do things that misrepresent my business, because I am following the footsteps of a lot of proud people, the footsteps of people that have paved the way for me. So I owe them at least that.
As a comedy film, Ready to Rumble, how do you feel that this portrayed the business? How do you feel it portrayed the characters that are represented by WCW? How do you feel that it represented this entire business, namely your organization, where your likenesses were used, your names were used, your environments were used?
I think it represented us pretty well, actually. You say my role was fairly limited. I think we were well represented. Anytime you can surround yourself with the quality and caliber of actors that we had, and it's a comedy, with those three guys, it's going to be a comedy no matter what. They were very lighthearted, but never malicious to anything that would pertain to our fans. I think they were just bringing out reality and showing how funny it can be, but not making fun of the business.
Now, you've done an action film, you've done a comedy where you've been a wrestler. What does Goldberg want to do next? Obviously, your face is made for the silver screen. People want to see you. You're a big draw. What kind of script do you want next?
I just want to get back to the ring next. I miss it. I don't know when I'm going to get back, but I want to get back to the ring and do what I used to do. As far as scripts are concerned, I'm reading right now for a number of things. I don't know. I'd love to be America's new superhero, new action hero, but you never know, man. Like I say, you set your goals high so that you can work your ass off to try to achieve them. So.
Well, good luck with the film inside and out of the ring.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Good to see you again. This is Goldberg, and you're watching And Justice for Brawl on pseudo.com. Stay tuned, or you're next.
Oh. All right, now, Paige, I just got out from talking to Goldberg, and this guy's ranting out the mouth. He's bitching and moaning. Paige got the top billing. Paige is the #1 wrestler in the movie. What's all this about? How'd you get the stroke to, to be the #1 wrestler, #1 heel in this film?
I'm the actor.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, they offered it to me, and I was willing to do the job. Didn't have a problem with it. Put Albert Platt over, no problem. But I had a great time with it. I had a great time working with David Arquette and Scotty Kahn. Playing the exaggerated. Yeah.
They
are the exaggerated version of wrestling fans and being.
Stop saying Bill and Ted.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Running here. What's he doing? He's ruining my promo here. Check him out. He's doing a run-in on the job. He still thinks he's on the set.
That's great.
Let's talk about this film first of all, all right?
Oh, Scotty Khan just came in here busting my chops.
In case you didn't get that down. Let's talk about the film. You're a wrestler, playing a wrestler. So that's pretty much a big stretch for you. I mean,
Huge.
you know,
Especially playing
competitor
Dallas
work.
Page.
Yeah, I know. That
But,
guy's tough.
yeah.
Good God.
Me and Othello, it's like,
Yeah.
it's right there. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a lot of fun with it, and getting to work with Oliver, and that he is not a wrestling fan. Now I think he respects
not a
what,
fan.
he wasn't.
Oh.
I mean, and you look at David Arquette,
Right.
he's a fan.
Okay.
Have you talked to him yet?
No, not yet, but I
When you
will.
talk to him, you'll know.
All right.
And, Scotty became one. They ended up respecting what we do, and Oliver, he pulled me aside and wanted me to work with him, and help him. And here I got Oliver Platt, the real actor,
Right,
can do anything, be anybody.
It's funny though. I mean, this guy, for his size, he's in phenomenal shape for this film. Considering the fact that we saw the stunt double in Canyon, but you
Yeah.
know, we're not saying anything here. But what's it like, considering the fact that here you are, two professionals, walking into each other's field? You know, you're an actor, or you're a wrestler walking onto his studio, but he's an actor walking into your ring. What's the comparison? How did you help each other out?
Just by giving each other as many secrets as we could,
Yeah.
so we didn't get hurt, Yet I took so many bumps that, my body, I had to, after I got done cutting with Oliver, then I go to Canyon for the live full effect, so, my body took a lot of abuse on that deal, and, I think that's what ended up blowing my back out, and I didn't really realize it until later, but, the movie was, phenomenal experience, I think, for everybody,
Now, storyline-wise, you've got David Arquette, and you've got Scott Conn playing two huge marks for the film. What about DDP? Have you ever had these couple of marks chase you, try to resurrect the career?
I don't know about resurrect the career yet, but chasing me around the whole time, But you know me, who's more fan-friendly than me besides maybe Cactus Jack?
Exactly.
There isn't anybody.
Now, the thing here is, I mean, we've seen so many wrestling films in the past, or wrestlers in films, is always knocking the business and bumping the business and taking cheap shots. Finally, this film really doing good for the industry. I mean, how proud are you of this? I mean, it's really a class act. It's helping the industry. It's helping you guys as characters. You're under your real name. I mean,
It's going to give WCW the shot right now that it needs. I don't care if you're a WWF fan, an ECW, Japan fan, WCW fan, you're going to be entertained by this movie. What I really dig is if you're not a wrestling fan, because I've had people come in here and sat right in that seat where you're at, tell me that they're not really wrestling fans, but they really dug the movie because they laughed so hard. So that person who likes, Waterboy, or Dumb and Dumber,
exactly.
Or Wayne's World, it all comes together.
So what's next for DDP? I mean, you're conquering the silver screen. You're a best-selling author, closer, positively Page. I mean, do you have your SAG card on you? What's
Yes,
going on?
I do.
You do.
It's got the SAG insurance, which is huge.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Do we see another career move here?
I think it's all going to come together, just like in Positively Page, I told you. Eventually, I'm going to become the motivational speaker.
Well, bro, I tell you one thing. When fans see this, they're going to feel the bang. Bang! Right.
Good to see you.
Catch you later, bro.
Can you dig it?